Thank you for joining us in Finding God in the world of video games and today's Play or Not to Play. We are playing Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, which is a fairly recent Switch title. I'm at the top of the screen. This is very early on in the game, so don't worry if you were afraid that critical spoilers were going to happen. They're not, because we're not going to get very far.
We literally just finished the tutorial.
Yes. So we're not very good at what we're doing, but that'll help.
I still don't really quite, I don't know how I got to this flying thing or how I did anything I just did. I'm just kind of button mashing right now.
Well, don't tell them. They don't know. They don't see your hands.
Very true. Don't spoil it.
Yes.
Don't spoil that I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, speaking of don't know what we're doing, so Zelda's really more of your neck of the woods.
It is. I haven't really played much since we had a baby. But I did play a lot of it growing up. It was one of my siblings' favorite, all-time favorite. This is all he would play all day, every day. So this is pretty much all we had on one TV we had growing up that was on. So I'm very familiar with the storyline, very familiar with the characters.
But you are, or at least were, playing actively through Breath of the Wild.
I was, yes. I never finished it.
When is that going to happen?
Whenever the baby lets me. So, sure.
Shouldn't stop you from playing hundreds of hours, man.
No, but that's an easy pickup game, and you can do whatever you're doing.
So Breath of the Wild is not as easy as what we're doing right here. Because this is pretty easy.
Breath of the Wild had a really open world map. I'm not saying that this doesn't, it was a lot bigger than this is. And if you don't remember where you were going or what you were doing, and you don't play consistently every day,
I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
What you're doing and where you're going, or where you've already been. Hence why I have to start the entire game over on Breath of the Wild, because I don't remember where I am or where I've already gone. Or many of the buttons also.
So is this anything like the way Breath of the Wild plays?
Relatively, yes, it is a little bit. Like I said, we just picked this up and started playing it.
Talking about the gameplay.
The gameplay is a little similar, yes, but all of the Zelda games are very similar in that aspect, too. So, I thought I was you for a second. I forgot that I was this lady, so I thought I was watching you, and then you ran
I'm
away,
over
and I was
here.
like,
No, I'm getting money out of the barrels. That is the one thing that I do know you typically do in a Zelda game.
Is get the barrels, yes.
Yes, and take the monies.
Yes.
Big fan of that.
There's a lot of these little things, so...
Well, there's Zelda right there, so she's probably waiting for us to do stuff and do things.
I'm not really sure what this blue thing is. That just... Oh, maybe my power or something? I'm still trying to figure this out. So, I mean, do you know what mission we're trying to accomplish right now?
Yes, we're doing the one that came next. And...
Okay. So are we just
apparently these guys keep, well, from what I understand, and I am very up on my Zelda lore, so these guys are, what happened was these guys were dancing, and
then we came and interrupted their dancing.
Well, they were dancing at the soldiers here, and they were offended. And so what we're here to do is smash them with our swords, and then nobody will dance at these soldiers anymore. And I read that on Wikipedia, so I feel like I'm just exploding. Yes. So when you see those big barrels, you don't want to smash them when you're at this guy.
Clearly.
Oh, this guy over here. Oh, another weird dancing guy is right here, and I'll smash him.
Not another chest. I don't know what I got from it. It didn't show me.
I feel like this is like if Footloose became a video game, and this is what happens.
We're supposed to go over
No.
here
We gotta get this guy from Frozen. All these guys want to see. All he wants to do is dance.
You know, we both have our little press A.
Well, I didn't want. I feel like I needed to talk to him and find out what his story was.
Is he dead?
He just turned into some kind of. Well,
is he gone?
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Is he
it's
dead
over
though?
For him. Oh yeah.
Okay, good. So I didn't waste my power button.
Well, you might have. I don't know.
I don't think
See, I'm not entirely sure we're the good guys right now. I'm just saying, these guys from what I can tell, have just been standing around, dancing. Just wanted to have a good time. We just came in here and we're just wrecking the house.
We are. We're definitely just coming in and just completely.
What if we were the bad guys? What if Ganondorf was just misunderstood and he was just trying to run some very upscale dance parties for some of his friends?
Am I like dead or something? Why am I not?
You are. I don't know. You might be. No, you have like a heart and a quarter.
Why am I not moving? Oh, that was weird. I don't know what just happened.
Did you not push the buttons?
I did, and I moved them too.
Alright, well, while we are pontificating on whether it's right or wrong to stop these guys from their dancing. So the point of this is the play or not to play feature on it. So as the resident Zelda fan, what say you?
Well, I'm a diehard Zelda fan, so
you're biased and your opinion is of no value.
I'm pretty biased. I say if you like Zelda, you've played every Zelda game.
Spider
why
thing.
not pick this up and play it too? Of course I'm
Why not pick it up and play it?
Why not? I mean, of course I'm going to say this is a to play. Because if you've played all of the Zelda games, you obviously need to play this too.
That's definitely good.
Yeah, there have been some bad ones. But I mean, if you've already played all of them...
Avoid fighting with the Guardian. Oh, well.
Well,
I was fighting.
To kill it?
I don't know. It said avoid fighting with it. I'm just... See, maybe I feel like it's punishing us for the fact that we are slaughtering these innocent, dancing individuals here. Now we keep doing it. So here's my take on it being a Zelda aficionado from the earlier days. I prefer my Zelda from N64 era.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time is one of my favorites.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of those kind of games. Time to play some of the newer ones. But I will say this is definitely a Dynasty Warriors knockoff to me in the nicest way. If you are a fan of the Legend of Zelda series, I think you're going to find a lot to like here. There's definitely a canon element to this. There is a story somewhere in here. I think I keep skipping it. Well, no, I just keep passing it.
Oh.
Flee from the Guardian while protecting Zelda. So it is built on the storyline. Yes, we're supposed to run away.
Which way are we running?
Towards the flashing thing. I find that every time I do that, it's gone really well for us.
Well, he's about to blast.
You know, I let you do your whole play thing without interrupting. I just want to say that. That's fine.
Go ahead.
No. You had something that you felt was very good.
I said I didn't know where I was going. He's so sassy.
I feel like I need to heal there. I needed to heal myself before I keep going at this point. Because I kept fighting the guard. And that was not a thing you're supposed to do. So I think that the controls on this are very simplistic, but as you're probably well aware, we always appreciate anything a little bit more when it can be played cooperatively. And as soon as you get through the tutorial level, you can play the entirety of this game. As you can see, we are in split-screen co-op, and we're playing locally. I believe you can play it online as well. So that always adds a few ticks up in my scorekeeping. So I will say, I don't know much about what's happening here, but I do like the fact that by pushing just a handful of buttons, everything tends to die in short order, and that is of use to me. I like simple when it comes to games that I don't overly understand, and I can just hack and slash things while she cares about what actually is happening in the story. I'm just going to keep doing this. So I'll say to play, it's not a bad Dynasty War. I played all 4,000 Dynasty Warriors games so far, and they're all very similar, and this feels in keeping with that. So the baby just started crying. So that's all the time we have. If you're hoping that we were going to get further in this, well, we don't get to that. So thank you for joining us, and we both voted to play on this one. Maybe Baby wants to as well. We'll see you next time on the Play or Not to Play if Baby wants us.
Bye.